Do you remember the smell of freshly cut grass, golden summer afternoons, and most importantly, school being closed for a few months? I certainly do, and that's what makes me appreciate the movie Three Ninjas on a whole different level. Now, one thing you have to admire is how the movie showcases the essence of summer, as in 1992, three brothers named Samuel, Jeffrey, and Michael have an annual tradition to visit their grandfather's house deep within the woods of California, and the house itself and its environment almost feels like a character of its own. Peaceful. Surrounded by nothing but trees, the call of birds chirping, and just a vibe. So instead of video games, the mall, and doing the typical adolescent things, the boys are trained to be ninja warriors by their master, Mori Victor, aka their grandpa. Grandpa Mori is not your usual grandpa, as this one is a martial artist. And keep in mind, his name is Mori, but we all know him solely as Grandpa, and that's what the kids call him, so that's what we'll go by too. Grandpa tends to occasionally use metaphors to teach the ways of a ninja to the boys, but they don't quite understand them yet, as they still have a lot of growing up to do. For example, like how to use other senses, their surroundings, nature, and so on. Their purpose is not for fortune or fame, but for self-discipline. The movie calmly yet immediately shows us their daily morning training sessions, and I must say, they don't even bother making it look like the kids are sparring with their grandpa, because the stunt doubles are obvious enough that it's almost laughable, and perhaps maybe it was intentional. Nonetheless, one of the coolest scenes I remember as a kid was when their grandpa rewards them with not just new ninja nicknames that embodies their personalities like Rocky, Colt, and Tum Tum, but he reveals new masks to go along with their gi outfits, which to me was always my favorite part. Rocky, the older brother, gets the green mask, Colt, the middle child, gets the blue mask, and Tum Tum, the youngest, gets the yellowish-orange one. Even though this is a summer movie to an extent, the movie actually takes place right before summer ends, and the boys head back to their suburban lifestyle to prepare for school. And another one of my favorite scenes is watching them play Mario for the NES while being in their cool-looking bedroom that always made me jealous, cause what kid wouldn't want that style? It perfectly describes the late 80s and early 90s. Aside from that, the boys head back to school, encounter bullies on various occasions, use karate to kick some ass while playing basketball and showing off, completely neglecting Grandpa's etiquette, and even torture their brother Rocky, who loves Emily, their neighbor. And if you know this movie, you can practically hear it in your head. In any case, the deeper context within this film is that the boys want to impress their father Sam and receive attention and love, but since he's part of the FBI, he's usually never around chasing bad guys. And on top of that, he resents his father-in-law for teaching his kids ninjitsu, as they don't see eye to eye and are usually bickering with each other, considering it to be a pointless waste of time. Then you have the main storyline that involves Grandpa, as the kids learn his former friend or business partner, Hugo Snyder, is a deadly criminal, which is the same person their father is looking for. So when Grandpa refuses to train Hugo's men and denies the request to have Sam to stop invading his plans, Hugo decides the best tactic is to kidnap the kids as revenge or collateral, and this is where the movie picks up. Just like the cover states, it's the crossing of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Home Alone. Wow, the confidence they have on this is unmatched, especially putting it on the freaking cover of the movie. Boy are they cocky, I mean, what nerve. But that couldn't be any more true, because here, Hugo hires three idiots to partake in the kidnapping at the kids' home, and unbeknownst to their fighting background and outsmarting wit, the three ninjas put on their gis and masks and kick some ass, while having the charm of playing pranks with goofy one-liners, childish sound effects, and again, as the cover states, the laugh never stops. Yeah, a little over-exaggerated there, but it's the 90s after all. We even get a big end battle scene on a ship that involves our three ninjas who come to rescue their grandpa while beating up ninja jobbers, who mind you are completely useless. It's no wonder Hugo wanted them to be trained. The kids also finally understand the importance of Grandpa's teachings, as when they're facing a big ass dude, they know exactly how to take him down, recalling all of their grandpa's lessons prior. The movie even contains some surprisingly heartfelt moments as we see just how attached they are to their grandpa during the one-on-one fight sequence with Hugo as Grandpa gets his ass kicked. And of course, the funniest part is, whenever the villains claim how they're the most powerful martial artist alive, they always tend to take out a gun for a quick and easy win, which really goes against every principle of martial arts. In any case, the day is saved thanks to Tum Tum's jelly beans. Their father eventually comes around and even respects Grandpa's training, while coming to terms that the kids just did what the FBI couldn't. So what better way to end the movie by stating that he's gonna spend more time with them and take them out for pizza? Traditional 90s fashion. Overall, Three Ninjas is a pretty decent movie. It's a good time pass, especially during the height of the martial arts era that the 80s paved the way for, as this definitely has a charm of its own. I can't help but to just reminisce the times of going to Blockbuster in the 90s, renting this movie, having pizza, and just feeling good inside. You know, when life was simple. Although martial arts isn't as popular as it was back then, I can honestly tell you, nothing compares to the values it offered. And what I took away from this film is that to be a ninja, you have to be selfless in your actions. And that's what Grandpa's wisdom had symbolizing since the beginning. If you do it for the wrong reasons, you not only lose concentration and your worth, but you forget the true essence of what being a ninja is all about. And who knows, it might come in handy one day. Let me know in the comments below what you think about Three Ninjas, and I'll talk to you all next episode.